welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Amy Kate, a young but passionate knitter and crocheter. If you're looking for me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Ravelry, and Pinterest as the Graceful Tangle. On Ravelry and Etsy, you can find and purchase my knit and crochet patterns. And also on Ravelry, you can find the Graceful Tangle podcast group and join in on all of the fun chatter we have going on over there. If you haven't already, I would love it if you took a moment to subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get notified each and every time I upload a video. I am so excited to be talking about my brand new pattern release, and that is the September Sunset Shawl. I am so pleased with how this pattern turned out, and I'm so happy and thankful that it is finally out to you guys. It has been a long time coming. I have had this idea in my mind of something that I wanted to create for so long. And in the past couple of weeks, I've been working on it and writing the pattern and designing it and all of that fun stuff. And I had a lot of trouble with the construction of this. I wasn't sure what the best method was. I knew exactly what I wanted it to look like, which is awesome, but it can also be difficult if it cannot look like that. Like sometimes it just can't. And so this actually isn't 100% what I had in mind, but I like it more. So I love it when it works out that way. That's totally okay. So I want to just take a minute to talk a little bit about the construction of this, the yarn that I use, and then a couple of tips to keep in mind while you are working on the shawl if you decide to make it. So first off, the construction, it is made from the top down. So I'm considering this the top, this edge, and then usually you would put the center at your neck or at the back of your neck, depending on how you want to wear it. You will notice that it has a little bitty bump right there. It's really not noticeable, and it does block out if you block yours out more than I did, but that just, it can't be helped in something like this, and I think that it's, totally fine, not really noticeable. I used one 100-gram skein of fingering weight yarn from Knit Picks. This is their Shawl Glimmer. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the sparkle. You might can see it a little bit there. But this is a Shawl Glimmer, and I just used their Bare line, and then this is the pack of minis, the Sunset colors. So these are 5 20-gram minis. So if you wanted to substitute a different yarn for this project, if you just use one skein or one hank of 100 grams of fingering weight yarn for the main color, which is my white, and then 5 20-gram minis, you're definitely going to have enough. You could also do 2 different colors. You could do 2 100-gram skeins, or you could do scraps. There's so many possibilities. Each odd row, each even row is this lace. So you could switch every row. You could switch every other row. I have it listed in the pattern exactly what I did for this shawl, but it is very easy to modify, and once you start reading through the pattern, you're going to kind of realize the repeat and see that it's easy to change if you would like more colors or less colors, or if you want to do a solid color version or make it bigger. It's kind of one of those patterns that you take what I wrote, take the pattern that I designed and the shawl that I created personally, and then make it your own, which is really exciting. I love patterns like that, and I hope that y'all do too. So yeah, that's a little bit about the yarn that I used and the construction. Now, a couple of tips that I wanted to share. So I mentioned just a minute ago how every even row is the lace row, and in that same vein, every odd row is the same. It is the increase row. You're doing the same stitch. It changes each time, but if you are an advanced crocheter, you will notice a repeat on that increase section and how it works. So it'll be very easy to make it smaller or bigger depending on your preferences. The lace rows at the beginning, so when you first start the row, let me go to the actual beginning so that I can show you. So you'll notice that I have a chain 3 right here. Now in the pattern, it will tell you to chain 3, skip 1, and then double crochet in the next stitch. Make sure that you're only skipping 1, and make sure to note that that chain 3 only counts as a double crochet, not as a double crochet and a chain 1. So I know that that's not going to make a whole lot of sense right now, but once you download the pattern or purchase the pattern, or if you even decide to make it, it's very helpful to keep that in mind, because that is how your counts will work. So I just wanted to be sure to share that tip, just so that you can kind of keep that in mind as you're crocheting. It can be sometimes a little bit tricky, but to keep something like that in mind and to be used to one thing and then change. But it's totally not hard, guys. It makes total sense. And again, the pattern is written row by row, and so you'll be able to easily tell where you are. You can check off every single row. My goal was to make it as easy to follow as possible so that beginner crocheters could do it or advanced crocheters could do it. And yeah, I hope that I have accomplished just that. So of course, as usual, I do have a coupon code for you guys. If you use the code SUNSET at checkout, that is all lowercase SUNSET, then you can get this pattern for free for just a limited time only. So be sure to download it now. I really, really hope that you enjoy and love this pattern. I am so thrilled with how it turned out, and I loved crocheting with it. I cannot wait to use this yarn again. Knit Picks Troll has officially become one of my favorite yarns I've ever used, and that's really exciting. I'm kind of branching out into more weights, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So again, I hope that you enjoy this pattern and take advantage of that coupon code. I will include links in the description box below for the blog post that is all about this shawl. And then also I will include a link to where you can purchase the pattern on Etsy or download it on Ravelry. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Again, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and then don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!